a little rundown of how I do these. I use mesh tape. As there's a lot of people arguing about whether mesh tape is good or mesh tape is bad, or if it's stronger or not stronger. I used to think it was horrible, and then I worked with a guy, and he said, well, you got to read the instructions on the label. And I was like, okay. So he said, look. So I looked at the label. It says, use only with setting type joint compound. And I was like, what is that? He said, that's the powder stuff you mix up. I was like, oh, okay. So he says, if you use it with that, then it's strong enough. If you use it with regular mud, then you're not following the manufacturer's instructions, actually. So I was like, okay. And then you can block coat on the first coat, basically. The tape coat is just sticking the stuff on. You have to force it through there. You have to force it in. You want to fill that gap, all the way in there. If you have a big gap, you might want to pre-fill it like a backfill, Anyway, I got a 10-inch knife. This is it has an arch in it. I don't know if you can see that. And this is the only way I can do it. See that arch? Man, this is hard with the camera. There you go. See that? And this way you can feather both sides of your coat. Okay, so this is a valley, and I got a valley here on one side, and I got a cut on that side. So that's basically a butt joint. So I'm gonna start with this one, and then I'll show you what I do with that one. So basically, like I said, you got the arch in your knife. I fill this. To fill it, I put just mud on the middle of the knife, and then I go over it like that, and I push. And I want it to go down in there, But I don't want it all over the place. And that's going to force it in to that crack. Now, then this thing got a crack in it, so it's not going to look right no matter what I do, but this is like a prop for a presentation, so it doesn't have to be perfect, but I want to give you the idea. Okay. So I put a bunch of mud on there. Then I turn it up. So that was with the arch up. I turned it over now. Now I've got the arch this way, and I'll clean off those sides. Alright. Now when I go back over it now I'm going to flip it again. Now the arch is this way. When I go over it now, basically what happens is, since I've already sort of shaped it to have an arch by feathering these sides, so now I'll turn it over. Now the arch is this way, and basically I sort of feather the whole thing. So see, my knife is going like this, so I've got this side feathered, that side feathered. It's not perfect. Then we go over back again with when it hardens. This is setting type joint compound, and we'll scrape it like this, and any bumps or lines will come off. That's how I do a valley. This is how I do a butt joint. Everything I do is basically that coat with the hump. I do this one. This is actually on either side of the butt joint. off. Same as that one. And then the only difference here is there's a little more in the middle. This thing. There we go. This isn't right here, but we'll get to that. And then what I'll do later, again, I'll go back and I'll scrape this ridge, little ridge there. You want that there. So I was cleaning off real tight here and here. And I was kind of riding the middle with a little bit of a light touch. So when you do this, you're pushing harder on this side, you're pushing harder on this side, and the middle, you're not really pushing so hard. And that way, it's going to coat that tape. Because you got to get up off the tape enough that the tape is going to hide. So that's a block. That's a block on a valley and a butt joint. When you're done, you're going to do 12-inch knife on the butt joint. The butt joint's going to be 25, 6, 7 inches wide. You scrape this ridge off. You do the same thing again, and you've got, you're going to have 12 inches here and 12 inches here, because what you're trying to do, so with the valley, what you're trying to do is get everything perfectly flat, because you've got the ability to do that, because it dips in, so you're filling it to flush, But a butt joint is tricky because the tape is higher, and usually the cut isn't perfect. The cut will have a little bump here or there, which you should really not have. You should take care of that. But the tape is already higher than the board. So we're trying to create the illusion that this is totally flat, like that one is. So a lot of times you'll recognize a butt joint in a house because you'll see a ridge, because they'll do basically what I did with a flat knife. So instead of having a hump that goes to a high spot down to a low spot, it's like the opposite. They have a high spot here, and they have this, and they're actually dipping in here. That seems to be what I see a lot. So what you want to do is, you have this arch in your knife. I mean, that's what we do. That's what I do. You have this arch in your knife. Now you're actually jumping up like this, and then the arch goes like that. Same thing over here. You're going up, and the arch goes like that. So in the middle, theoretically, it's flat. It's coplanar with this guy. So you're hopping up, but this is very gradual. And when you get to this, it's actually leveling off. Then it dives down and flush into that. It's the opposite of what you normally see, where it's going whoop, and they look horrible. Normal butt joints, it's very common that they just look horrible. So that's how I do those, and I'm going to try and get this going, and I'll do a second coat with a 12-inch to get a little wider.